We'll start streaming.
Did you get punched in the eye, dude?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
You look like you got a black eye.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Hello.
We sound good. I just wanted to hear Chad.
Hello. Hello.
Alright, I think we're okay. We are alright. Yo, what it do, GG Nation, GG Legion. It's your fella again, Straussman, the GG. Welcome to another Golden God and Friends podcast. It's the Game Awards, the most controversial topic right now from a couple weeks from now. We will be live streaming that. I will have it open for the panel to jump in and out. JJ won't be joining me, but Chad, Eric, anybody else. We're going to run with the three best friends. I could not reunite the Spice Bros again, damn it. We're missing our drummer. We're missing Angry Steve. But
He's
we're
more
going
like
to
the
talk
bass
Game
player.
Awards. We're going to talk what we think is going to win in each category and what we want to win in each category. So it's going to be objective and subjective. I know a lot of these games are really personal to you, audience and panel. So let's be civil about it. Let's not get too riled up. We're not going to talk too much shit about the games you love. I know a lot of games got, hoed, and a lot of games should have been on here, but it happens every year, guys. I understand. It's tough. It's a really interesting Game of the Year category. Probably the most interesting we ever had in the Game Awards. The show keeps growing. I had like 22 million views last year of the Game Awards. A big jump from the previous year that had like 2 or 3 million. So Jeff Keighley has really made an honorable show, even though a lot of people don't feel like this year's is very honorable because of Death Stranding and how many nominations. It has 10 nominations. But we're going to start off with some fun, but this is just our opinion, guys. Do not take it too personally or anything. We're just going to have some fun here today. We're not going to shit on all your games that you guys love. Most importantly, we want to know what you guys think down below. What's up, Seth? How you doing? And also, I apologize if I don't get to the chat, because I can only see my panel. I'm not going to always be looking over at my phone all the time. I'm going to try to keep moderating this and get this as most important thing is try to run through. We got a lot of things to run through. We're going to start out with game announcement predictions. I want to start it off for everyone. This is pretty easy. Everyone can partake in this. But I think it's almost a given that we'll get the announcement of the final Smash character of this season, of this Battle Pass. But my question to the panel is, who do you guys got for it? Who do you guys want to see anyway? Like, what's your hopes and dreams for it? Nice Orlando Apollos.
Repping the city, right?
Yeah.
The team
we'll let
that's
JJ
no more.
start out. Go ahead, JJ.
Well, it was interesting to see that they did the Resident Evil package.
Yeah, so it was. Yeah.
So
what JJ's alluding to is the spirits, by the way. They dropped spirits in Smash Brothers of Leon and a few others.
I guess in a perfect world, I'd love for it to be Crash Bandicoot. I'd love to be able to take all of the mascots from when I was a kid and have them fuck each other up. But it's still in my heart, for some reason, I still think it's Steve from Minecraft. It just makes too much sense to have, the biggest video game in the world, its character being, it fits all your criteria, being an actual video game character and whatnot. But
it makes a lot of sense, man. Like I could see it. That was in a leak many, many months ago. But thank God that's not true. We got Banjo instead. Thank God we got Banjo instead. But I would see it. I would see it. This definitely, I feel like they're leaning towards all third party. I'd be shocked if this was a first party character or anything like that. But Steve would fit in that. Chad, who in your heart of hearts would you want to see?
I would like to see a release date for Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, I meant what Smash character did you want in for the final character?
I wasn't even listening. Who did I say the other day? Shit, I can't remember. Aloy from.
Yeah, you said Aloy from Horizon.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool as hell, but I know Sony doesn't really play nice right now. They don't really care. They have never let it go since Nintendo stabbed them in the back, and they really, really, I don't know. Times can change. Everything can change. And in a lot of ways, we kind of have two Sony reps in the game already with Cloud from from Final Fantasy VII and Snake from Metal Gear. You know, a lot of people associate those two characters with Sony anyway because that's where they technically started. Metal Gear technically started on Nintendo, by the way, everybody. But hey, we were young, really young. We didn't know that. But Aloy would fit really cool. But I think Sony, I think that rumor, I want to believe that rumor is true that they are doing an All-Star Battle Royal 2. I think that's a possibility, and I think they'll keep Aloy. I think Sony wants another shot at it. I think it's about time. It's been what, like 4 years?
I have no idea, dude.
2009-ish, 2008.
It was that early? Holy my god! That's a long time ago. They did it then.
What year did the PS5 come out?
PS3
or PS4,
was 2000, I think 2007. 2007.
What year did the PS4 come out?
Is what I meant, not the PS5.
Yeah, so probably right around 12, 11, I would think.
Okay. I think it's been a while. I think it's been a good amount. I think they deserve a second chance. The first game wasn't bad, but it was just kind of missing some iconic people. They were missing Cloud, ironically Cloud. Everybody in Snake, like everybody, they put the wrong Dante in. They put the newer Dante instead of, DMC Dante. So it's the roster was cool. They still had Sweet Tooth and stuff like that.
Kratos, Ratchet.
Ratchet and Clank,
Sly Cooper.
They had some. They still had Parappa the Rapper, of course. Yeah. He's a big timer for that. I think I'm gonna
what's
go
the character
with,
from Tekken?
Heihachi probably.
Heihachi.
Yeah, they had Kate from Gravity Rush as well, which is pretty cool. She was a DLC character, but it was really cool. I think they deserve another shot at it. And honestly, be shameless about it. Just make it Smash Bros. Just fucking make it Smash Bros. You can make it more in depth if you want, because the point of All-Star Battle Royal was just to build up your special meter, get it, and just kill everybody. All right. And it wasn't a super hard platinum either. I know Mello platinumed it twice on his Vita and his PS3 back in the day. Shout out to Mello. Hope you're doing all right, Mello. I'm going with my original gut was Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. But obviously, I'm going to go with my heart. And the heart can lead you in a wrong place. It can hurt you. But I'm going to go with my heart of hearts. And I think it's Cam Newton from Madden 2008. I think he's clearly going to be the next Smash character.
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
He wasn't in Madden 2008, buddy.
He was the cover athlete.
No, that was Vince Young.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Vince Young. Vince Young is the next character. But no, I think I'm going to go with Dante with Devil May Cry. I think I want to see Dante versus Bayonetta. I always dreamed of it. Hideki Kamiya's two creations, his two love childs, fighting with each other. I think it'd really be fun. I don't think the Spears have any. I know a lot of people were kind of alluding to, it's got to be a Capcom rep. Dude, it could be anybody at this point. There's probably going to be somebody we're not thinking about. And we're going to be like, oh my God, maybe Rayman or something, possible like that. I don't know. It could be up in there. It could be literally anybody. It could be Steve from Minecraft.
It's going to be Brock Lesnar from Here Comes the Pain.
I think Nintendo clearly will have a huge presence here. They always seem to bring the announcements, but I don't think they're going to have Bayo here. This will be the third straight year without Bayonetta at the award show. There'll be no Bayonetta because they announced Bayonetta 3 2 years ago. I think next time we say Bayonetta, it's ready to go. It's going to be released in a couple months after. I think that'll be like an E3 Nintendo Direct announcement. I don't think Metroid at all. Maybe an HD remaster of the trilogy that a lot of people are hoping for. The Prime trilogy to finally be remastered, put on Switch. Maybe that. I don't think Metroid 4 will, because they just canned that last year and rebooted it. So I don't think they're that far into development in that. I I expect them to maybe have a possibility of a new hint of the Smash of the next Battle Pass of Smash. I think a lot of Nintendo DLC, Fire Emblem, Pokemon possibly could be here as announcements. A little trickle announcement, nothing big. What do you guys think of that? Is that possible? You think?
I think you're gonna get another Breath of the Wild trailer type thing.
Okay.
Another cinematic.
You know, Chad called that for E3. He was one of the few on the panel to call it. And, you know, it's probably about time. That game, you know, all the rumors and leaks are saying it's 2020. We'll see if it gets to that. Every Zelda game has technically been pushed back. But 2020, they already have an established engine. It could be possible. What do you think of that, Chad?
I'm probably thinking early 2021.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I think this is a given for this next one. I mean, some of these are the worst kept secrets, I think, in gaming history, and this one especially. The new Batman game it should be revealed here. Like everybody thought it was going to be the Sony State of Play because they kept putting it on Twitter and whatever. The new Bat Arkham game, whatever the hell it's going to be, the Bat Family, the Court of Owls, what the hell they're going to do. I think it finally gets revealed here. I think it's about damn time. We know they're working on 2 games. One of them is clearly Batman.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's got to be revealed eventually, right?
Yeah, it's the worst kept secret in the industry right now. Everybody knows they have a Batman game working. But what is it? Like, what the hell is it?
I think it's Court of Owls. That's all the tweets that they sent out were linked to that. So
yeah, the rumor is it's Court of Owls, but it's going to have the Bat Family. So, you know, like Batwoman, Robin, Nightwing, you know, possibly Catwoman that you can also play as.
Well, we'll have Dick Grayson. You have the Red Robin. Wasn't one of them.
This is the same studio that did Origins, so it's probably another prequel game. I don't think it's a game after Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is, you know, obviously spoilers for like a 5-year-old game at this point.
Got it for free on PlayStation Plus.
You did, yes. And it's a great game. Arkham Knight is great. It's a very solid game, but City's still my favorite. I think that's still the best Batman game they did. This has a lot of great potential, though. This has a lot of great potential. Court of Owls is an amazing storyline. There's an animated movie about it. Go check it out. It's really well done. Check out the comic book. It is really well done. It'll be really fun. I'm interested with the Bat Family rumor. Do you think it's going to be multiplayer?
It'll probably have multiplayer. I'd probably want a single player story, and then you'll probably have some kind of online multiplayer. It's the way everything's going.
Well, that kind of hurts me because I wanted to be Catwoman and throw you off the roof and kill you and stop your progress from story. Now, they did dabble with multiplayer before a little bit. In Origins, I think they had a multiplayer mode in there. It was it's all right.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was okay. I wish that one got remastered, to be honest with you. That's the only reason why I never bought Origins, because I thought it was going to be put on PS4. They never did. They never put it on PS4. Are you a big fan of the Batman games, Chad? Did you want to finally see this new game?
I've actually never played any of the Batman games, but it'd be nice to see it come out.
Yeah, I think it's about time. I mean, it's been thrown out forever. I think another thing we're going to see is the new Crash Bandicoot game. I think the new Crash Bandicoot game, Crash Bandicoot Worlds, will be announced here. That's another worst kept secret in the industry right now. So I think that's a big possibility, whatever that's going to be, if that's really the true Crash 4. Sounds like Super Mario, like they're trying to go like Super Mario with it, like more open world, Odyssey type with it. It'll be interesting to see. What do you want to see from the new Crash? Do you want a new Crash, JJ? You're a big fan of the Crash games in general. We played all the remasters. We do have Crash Team Racing. We played the hell out of that game, too, on stream.
Yeah, I would take a new Crash game for sure. But again, it's got to be done right. They tried doing new Crash, and they messed it up, man. They revamped
you don't like
it.
His tattoos? You don't like his control mutants?
Yeah, no, his design was terrible, but I mean, you can redesign someone and get past it. The games were terrible. The gameplay mechanics were shit, and
Yeah, there's.
you can kind of get away with if you make a great game, people will kind of get over it after a while. At first, no one's going to be happy, but after a while, if it's a good game, people will play it.
Yeah,
And
I think they
it
have
wasn't.
huge success with the remasters. I think they're just going to continue that flow. So it might not even be a big type game, but the rumor is it's more like I don't want to say Odyssey completely, but it's more like Mario 64 type, where you kind of run around a little bit more. Which I don't know if people would want that because Crash is more linear usually.
What we saw with Sonic, it worked only a little bit. So, the Sonic for the Dreamcast worked kind of like that, but again, you had to put it back. Sonic Mania is a great game. So if Crash stays a platformer, a side-scrolling platformer.
What's up, Max? I see you, Max.
I see you.
So he's doing an Overwatch. Is that another thing that's going to get announced? Is Overwatch 2?
It already technically has been announced.
What are they going to have, like a trailer or whatever?
You think it'll be another trailer? I could see it. Maybe more Diablo. I don't know. It's kind of soon. Was it BlizzCon last month? Or was it this month?
Yeah, I think it was last month.
Earlier. Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two. I think it's a possibility. I mean, Diablo 4 is a much bigger jump than Overwatch 2 for sure. Overwatch 2 looks very, very expansive per se.
Personally, I think it's unnecessary. You just stay with the Fortnite model and just keep adding shit.
Yeah, because that's all they're really adding. They're adding a new stage, more characters, a new mode.
That's the problem. And then they're going to charge you, full price game for it.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be full price or like 40? You think they could go with a 40? Well, this is Blizzard. We're talking Blizzard and Activision, right? It's $60. It's $80. $90 now. It keeps going up. This next one, I want Chad to speak about a little bit because I think we're going to see it. I think the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. I think this could be a shadow drop. There's a lot of rumors it was supposed to be December anyway. Game Awards is December 12th. What do you expect, Chad? Do you think it's going to be there?
Possibly. If it is, that would be a shadow drop. It'll be available probably right around Christmas or early January.
Yeah.
It'll be available right away, and it's Frozen 2.
I hope not.
The movie just dropped. It only makes sense.
It would, but this is Kingdom Hearts and Disney, man. It'll be 10 years before we get Moana and all that shit in there. Kingdom Hearts 4. You want Moana? You wait 10 more years, guys.
What would it be? It'd be like 3.16 or something. I don't know.
Probably.
No, those are all the prequels, JJ. Duh, JJ. I think it could be a shadow drop. I also think the Smash character will be a shadow drop. That's my other part of the prediction. I think they'll announce it and like, boom, go get them now. And then maybe we'll get a tease of Season Pass 2. And the Battle Pass 2, in my opinion, or Fighter Pass 2, in my opinion, will go back to first party. They'll put in Nintendo characters they really wanted to get in, so they'll go back to first party, in my opinion. Poor Sakurai. If you ever look at Sakurai's videos, he's always sitting down right behind his desk, right? It's because he's fucking chained to his desk. He cannot leave his place. The poor guy. He can't see his family. He can't do anything. He's just stuck at Nintendo headquarters there. Poor dude. I think Microsoft's going to bring something, but I do not know. I don't know anything in the top of my head. I don't know if you guys have any ideas of Microsoft.
Nope.
Will it be did they already announce the official release date of their new console?
I think they're going to fully unveil it probably in February. That's kind of the rumor anyway. Because I believe Sony did that. With PS4, they unveiled it like February and got ahead of everybody. I think Microsoft really wants to get ahead of everybody this time. At least they want to try.
Because Keeley's done a good job of getting the big things.
Honestly, this has been better than E3. The last few years. He's got the big boy announcements. Mortal Kombat 11, Joker, and Smash Brothers. Nobody saw that shit. Cue the Persona 5 music. Never see it coming. You never saw it coming. Like, nobody saw that. Not even me.
That
I had no chance in hell that I think Joker was going to be in.
You two are the perfect ones. I've almost pulled the trigger on Persona 5 twice in the last 2 days.
It's
It's
$10,
only
JJ.
like
Just
40
buy it.
bucks.
It's
Right now.
$10. It's $10 right now
Oh, yeah, it's worth it.
for the not. It's just the base game. It's not all the deluxe.
You
I
don't
mean,
need that's all fluff anyway.
Honestly, if I were you, I would just wait until the new one comes out and play the new one.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be just a better experience overall. Instead of trying to finish this one and then play the new one.
Yeah, it'd be tough for you. It probably would be tough for you. Was there any other big? And I could see maybe Blue Point's game from Sony, possibly. There's a lot of rumors it's Demon Souls. Like they're doing a lot of cryptic tweets of like Symphony of the Night and shit. I don't think it's Symphony of the Night. That'd be epic as shit. But they are remastering another game. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, the guys that did Shadow of Colossus remaster. They've been teasing their new remake remaster slash. What the hell do you guys think that is? Like, what do you guys want it to be anyway? They said it was a classic. By the way,
I don't know. Let's go with the original Friday the 13th shitty blue purple Jason.
yeah, new high def graphics.
Yeah.
I think a lot of
Demon
fans
Souls
have been
makes
dreaming this
sense.
forever. I think they want Legend of Dragoon. It's an old school JRPG PlayStation 1 game. Demon Souls has a huge rep right now. A lot of people, because the server shut down like a year or two ago. So people
Soul
are sad
Reaver or whatever? I forgot what the name of that game was.
I
forgot the name of it. Soul Reaver or something like that. I forgot.
Oh, that'd be dope. Soul Reaver would be cool. That'd be a cool remaster slash remake. And they have great credibility. Shadow of Colossus, man. Like we know what I don't think anybody wanted a remake, but everybody played it. It was really good. It was really well done. Was there anything you want them to make, Chad? Like, what's your dream game?
Honestly, Legendary Dragoon would be nice, actually.
Yeah, that would blow on. I have that game behind here somewhere. I'm not gonna dig it out, but it's behind me somewhere. Classic JRPG, man. I mean, I think that'd be a great one to come back to. Would you guys have any other ones? That was kind of the ones I was just thinking of.
Yeah, nothing off the top of my head.
Okay.
No.
It should be fun. There's going to be a couple. Oh, shit. The main one that I had here as well. RE3 remake. I think that's a guarantee that we'll probably see that here, most likely. Something Capcom. It could be Mega Man. It could be anything.
They already announced RE3 too, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna happen. I think we'll see it here. Right now, for Tokyo Jump Fiesta, Capcom has 2 unannounced games. I think one of them will be RE3 remake. I think that's a given. Which is a really fast turnaround, so they probably outsourced the game, probably. What's up, man? Fortnite, Manny. Yeah, I get it, Fortnite. Alright, so... Which I know, if you guys don't know, a lot of people do outsource games anyway. If you beat Death Stranding, Kojima had a lot of help from the first party studio. Everybody helped. Sony Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, Sony Bend, they all just helped them out on that game.
I found Keeley today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I saw you were playing like all day. Did you get any more trophies? No, your trophies.
I got 2 more. I got my BB to level 5, and I built every structure.
Oh, that's pretty damn good. All right, guys, let's get into the nitty gritty of what we're here for. Appreciate you guys sticking around right now. Let's go into fresh indie games. So this is technically the studio, but I'm just going to name the games. There's Disco Asylum, Greece,
Elysium,
My Friend Pedro, The Outer Wilds, not Worlds, Outer Wilds, and Slay the Spire, and Untitled Goose Game. What do you guys think is going to win it? And who do you really want to win it? Let's start with Chad.
The Untitled Goose Game, because it was hilarious to watch on Twitch.
It was super funny to watch that game. Is that both? Is that what you want and think?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. That's the only one I've really seen, so yeah.
What about you, JJ? What do you think about this one?
I want Untitled Goose Game to win, but I think Outer Wilds will win.
That's a very popular
but
game.
Untitled Goose Game it's just hilarious, man. It's came out of nowhere too. It's just funny.
Yeah, you guys are right. It legit came out of nowhere. I was watching people stream this, and you're just a goose harassing people. That's all you really do.
It reminded me a lot of Goat Simulator.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, except you're not hurting the goose. You control the goose.
Well, you control the goat and you hurt people. Like I know what's the DJ Dead
Yeah, but I
Mouse or
always
whatever.
tried to hurt the goat by jumping on stuff.
I always watch Seth play that, and you just run over people with the goat. You can fight the Ninja Turtles on there.
Yeah,
you can fight Dead Mouse, I think his name is, whatever the DJ with.
Yeah, it's Dead Mouse. Yeah,
yeah. So, but yeah, my friend Pedro is pretty funny looking.
Yeah,
but I'm with Chad.
Pretty dope looking too, by the way.
I'm with Chad though. I don't really know. Untitled Goose Game is the only one I've actually watched gameplay on.
Yeah.
Outer Wilds is just an educated guess. It got nominated for a few categories, so I'm just guessing.
Yeah. Well, this is what it's about. Don't take any of this stuff too personally, guys. Also, we didn't play all these games, by the way. Not all of us played all these games, so we can't speak about every game. Yes, even JJ and I didn't play everything. There's a bajillion games that come out every year. Like, we can't play everything. But I'm kind of with JJ. I think Untitled Goose Game is what I want to win. But I think it might actually go to either Greece or Disco Asylum. Greece. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm probably saying Greece wrong. But
I don't know. I think it's Gris.
Gris, yeah.
And then it's Disco Elysium.
Elysium, there you go. Disco. Yeah, I said Asylum, right? I'm thinking Arkham, man. Thinking Arkham, baby. I think, Gris has a powerful message behind it, and I know that it's nominated for that category. I think it might sneak that one away because of its just how fresh it looks and the message behind it. But I want Untitled Goose Game to win this bad one. I think it deserves to win that. It came out of nowhere. Let's go to Best Multiplayer Games. Your nominees are Apex Legends, Borderlands 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Tetris 99, which is a very interesting nomination. It is a fun game on the Switch for free. You have Switch Online. Go download it right now. And The Division Dose, which Ubisoft legit has had the worst year ever in their history. They have lost 93% of their income. Like, all their games have just bombed this year. No Assassin's Creed this year. We are getting Watch Dogs technically next year, in I think March or something, April. I'm going to start this one off. I don't think it will win it, but the game I probably want it to win it is because it's the most fun I had playing multiplayer with Chad and Tim was Borderlands 3. That's the one I want to win. Chad made a very valid point. That game just didn't run well in multiplayer. It just didn't run well, but it was the most fun I had. Even after I platinumed the game doing the Halloween event with Chad, I put so many extra hours in Borderlands 3. They just dropped Mayhem 4. I still feel like there's some emptiness in the game. I wish there was a raid boss that Chad and I can just destroy every week or something, or every day, and get some legendaries from. But I think it's clear as day. I think it's going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I think that's the actual winner. Maybe Apex. I could see Apex taking it too, because that game set the world on fire for like 3 months, and then everybody kind of, at least on my friends list, stopped playing.
Went back to Fortnite.
Yeah, they went back to Fortnite, yeah. Very much. It's still in the top 5 of Switch, though.
Dude, the Switch is perfect for games like that.
No, I'm sorry. Top 5 in Twitch of people playing. Yeah. It's always in the top 5.
That's the best thing about the Switch. Is you can get games like that, and if they run well, being on the go, man, it's awesome.
Yeah. What do you got, JJ, for multiplayer?
For both of your kind of want and think is COD. I think COD's going to win it. I want them to reward. It's been down for a few years, and they came back. They got a campaign back. It seems pretty solid. So I think it will win, and I kind of want it to win. Reward them for.
That's all that Chad plays. So I'm pretty sure I know Chad's vote right now. Go ahead, Chad.
I want Tetris to win, truthfully.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I know you're a big
Anytime
Tetris fan. I mean,
Yeah,
Tetris
anytime
VR
Tetris
was
is nominated for
some of the
anything,
funnest share
Tetris is
play I
good.
ever had with you. Was watching all those visuals. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, COD's probably gonna win, more than likely.
You put a lot of hours into it. You must really enjoy it, though, Chad.
Call of Duty, bro. What do you want me to say?
You are the multiplayer
I'll ask you
expert
this
right now.
though. It seems like it's better than past years though, or the last couple. I would say.
Honestly, I haven't played a Call of Duty game since probably like Black Ops 3.
Okay.
So,
because I was just stoked when they added the story mode back to it.
yeah, the campaign was fun because I played the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So the campaign's good.
My brother said it was solid. Or
I'm there for the multiplayer.
Shout out to you, Jacob. Love you, little cuss. All right, let's get back. Let's get to the most weird category. I would say that to the point where they don't want to put them separately, so they combine them together. Best sports / racing game. Your nominees are Crash Team Racing, Nitro Field, Dirt Rally 2.0, Pro Evo 2020, which I didn't even know that came out, to be honest. F1 2019. FIFA 20. This is also only has 5 nominees. Like some nominations have 6, some others only have 5. They're kind of weird with it this year. I feel like NHL or something else should be on here for the 6th nod. Or the show. I think MLB The Show always gets shafted of how well it is. It should be on here. I'm going to start out with this one. Ironically, the highest rated game is one of the best reviewed games of the whole year is F1 2019. I haven't seen anything about this game. It's a racing game. It's a Formula 1 racing game. It has like a 90 Metacritic or something. It's like through the roof. But what I really think is going to win, I don't know why. It's in my gut. I don't know why I think it's going to win, but I think FIFA 20 will win it. But I want Crash Team Racing to win that biatch. I want it to win that, but I don't know. I don't know. I know how people feel about remakes. I feel like Crash Team Racing kind of pushed it a little bit further. They added all the characters from the PS2 racing games. They added Spyro. They keep adding characters. Yes, they did the dreaded M word later. They did put microtransactions in the game later. In case you didn't want to grind it out like Fortnite and get to level 100 to get fucking Spyro to play as, which I didn't do. I didn't do any of that. But that's the game I want to win is Crash Team Racing. But I don't think it's going to. I think FIFA for whatever. I don't know why my gut's going there, but I think FIFA 20's taking the cake there. What about you, JJ?
I think Pro Evo Soccer's gonna win.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a soccer game.
Either that or FIFA. But let me paint a picture for you, okay, Levi?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the Royal Rumble. It's late January, all right? We're down. Okay, we're number 30. Countdown's going down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Music hits. NHL 20 comes through, hits everyone with steel chair, throws them top rope, wins. NHL 20 was the best sports game of the year. But I would like, of these ones, I'd like Crash to win.
Yeah. What about you, Chad? I know this is not your favorite category ever, but what do you think?
I mean, I haven't played a sports game in a while, but I would say FIFA's more than likely going to take this.
Yeah. Is that what you want, though? What do you want, Crash?
Of course. FIFA. Soccer.
All right, this is another interesting category.
Hold on.
A lot of people had a lot of issues with this game not getting more nominations, but let's go to Best Strategy Game. We got Age of Wonders, Planetfall, Anno 1800, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Total War 3 Kingdoms, Tropico 6, and Wargroove. A lot of people were really angry that Fire Emblem's not in more categories, and I think it could. I think it's just a tough year. There was a lot of great games. I know a lot of people really are super pissed about Control, and we'll talk about that later in a little bit when we get to later categories. I'm going to let Chad start out with this one. Is any of these in your head that you think is going to
win? I would like Total War 3 Kingdoms to win.
Okay. I haven't played most of these. I only played one. I only played one of these strategy games, but I'll let JJ go. Go ahead, JJ.
I haven't played any of these. I've only seen from what you've showed me of Fire Emblem, so that's who I'm going to go with. It's Fire Emblem.
Okay, is that both what you think and why?
Yeah, for both. Yeah, especially from the outrage from the internet that it didn't get nominated for anything. We'll just go with the internet here.
Because
the internet's always right, guys.
Yeah, yeah, we're just stupid podcasters. We don't know shit, right? I think I'm with JJ on this one. I'm gonna go with both categories. What I want and what I think. I think it's a no-brainer. Fire Emblem Three Houses is winning this game. I want to explain a little bit for you why it is a special game, because there's a lot of the Pokemon fandom is super divided right now. Because of I'm literally at the end of Pokemon Sword. We'll probably stream that. I'll probably stream that for you guys where we'll beat everybody at the end. But that fan base, I haven't seen a fan base in a long time be that divided, especially Pokemon. Pokemon can do anything, and it's always going to sell well and do well, and the fans don't care. They're always just going to buy it. And that's kind of like the Nintendo way of life, right? They don't really care, like, how the game is, or how it plays, or whatever. If it plays similar to the last game, they're going to buy it anyway. Nintendo gets a lot of pass because of that. Nintendo is the only company that could get away with that. Microsoft can't. Sony cannot do that. Only Nintendo can do that. But this is why Three Houses is really a special game, and why it probably was snubbed for Game of the Year. But they wouldn't have won it anyway, guys, to be honest with you. There's far better games on that list. And Nintendo went with the better game to win it, to try to win it, in which they could possibly win it. But Three Houses is a game I was very excited for, obviously, as a huge Fire Emblem fan. I've been playing Fire Emblem since I was in middle school, when we got the very first game, Fire Emblem 7, here for Game Boy Advance. So I read GameSpot's article on it, and it got a high rating. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a shot. This was before the big time internet kids, where I could look up any game I want, and they have video for it and everything. I took a shot on it. I wanted it. I think I got it for Christmas or my birthday or something. Played it, and it was a really fun strategy game, and I was so blown away by Fire. That's how I got hooked. So a lot of Fire Emblems are pretty similar. They
just one of those little bottles.
They have a decent story, and basically about war and the Fire Emblem, getting the Fire Emblem to defeat either bad guy or / demon, depending on what Fire Emblem you're playing. But why Fire Emblem Three Houses is so special was my expectations were kind of normal. I didn't expect it to be anything better, but they blew it out of the water with it. Every single line in that game is voiced, and it blew my mind. Playing all these Nintendo games lately, where it's pretty quiet, the music's great and everything like that, but you don't hear speaking. Breath of the Wild has very few speaking roles, and they're not great. They're not great by any margin. But the performances of Fire Emblem Three Houses are through the roof. The stories, you literally get 4 campaigns. It's called Three Houses, but technically there's 4 campaigns. So slight spoilers right now. Spoiler warning from a game in July. There is a secret 4th route. The Black Eagles, go Black Eagles, caca! That's the route I took. There's the true ending for them, kinda, and then there's like the church ending that takes you through a different set of characters, which is really interesting. So there's 4 campaigns in total, besides the 3. Really well done, really well acted game. I was so shocked that every single thing is voice acted. It looks really pretty, despite its Pokemon. Pokemon, a lot of it doesn't look great. Like, personally, on handheld, it looks fine. But when I'm playing on my HD TV, I'm like, God, like that. I'm not a graphics whore or anything like that, but I'm like, damn, like that tree looks really bad. Like, that looks really bad, and Pokemon. And I don't want to, again, fans, I don't want to piss off the Poke fandom. You guys are always right. I'm wrong. I understand that. But I think I'm in the camp of Pokemon could be a little bit better. But the acting performances, they kind of stole Persona a little bit with the calendar system a little bit. They've always had support, which is their version of Persona is like Confidant Link. They've had that since the end of time in Fire Emblem. But to see them acted out and see them in this area, talking about the answer and the deep levels of the characters of the growth from beginning to end. I could go on and on. I'm not going to, but let's just say it's really well done. It's just a fantastic game. Let's go on to best family game, which is all Nintendo, which I feel like Beat Saber and some other games could have been in this category personally, but I get it if they put all Nintendo. But
I don't think my kids could play Beat Saber, just so you know.
They can or they can't.
I don't think they would be able to.
Yeah, because it's like a rhythm game, right?
Yeah, it's tough.
It looks fun.
I get where you're coming from. I got to start getting more VR games because they're on sale. Yeah. There's a lot.
The nominees are
sticks.
Luigi Mansion 3, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2, Super Smash Bros, and Yoshi's Crafted World. I put CW, so Crafted World. I'm gonna let JJ start out with this one. What do you think, man?
I think Super Smash Bros is gonna win.
Yeah.
If I went with the game that I watched the most, it'd be Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, your son has 70 hours in that game.
Seth plays that competitively now, online.
Oh,
he's
wow.
He's up to a B rank, I guess. But all I hear is him whining all the time about losing. But I think...
I think somebody familiar. Sounds like someone I know already.
Yeah, Levi, always whining.
I blame others for my problems, duh.
No, you don't. That's not you. But I've played 3 of these games, but I think Super Smash Bros is the best overall on this. Of what I played, Luigi's Mansion 3 does look fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited.
And
go ahead. Sorry.
We should be able to play that a little bit after December 25th.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. There's a lot in my backlog I want to get into Switch games. Also, I forgot to mention this. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and hopefully everybody had a safe time with their Black Friday shopping. Hopefully you didn't stomp somebody for some Pokemon cards or anything like that. So hopefully they changed. Black Friday has changed so much. It's a lot easier. Literally, it's on Thursday now, and you can order stuff online now. You don't even have to leave your home, and the doorbusters are usually not that great anyway. But Chad, who do you got in this category? Who are you thinking, and who do you want?
I also believe Smash Brothers will probably win. Luigi's Mansion would be a fun one though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have a Switch yet, Chad?
Nope.
Okay, because that's a game I'd like to play with you guys.
Yeah. JJ and I are still waiting for Smash Brothers to play with Angry Steve and Chad and have some fun. This one was a tough one for me, guys. Like I really had to think about this one for a while because all these games are pretty good. Besides, Ring Fit has a great purpose anyway. The exercise and stuff. But I don't know about that one on here. A lot of people had a super big problem. Luigi's Mansion 3 also was not nominated for Game of the Year either. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I can't speak on it if it's Game of the Year worthy. I think they just chose the best Nintendo game to go with for that. But this one I really had to think about because I love Smash Bros. And I enjoy playing it every time we get a new character and stuff. I don't play as much as probably these other games, though. And I don't see, like... I would assume Smash Bros. Would be a little bit harder for family to play. What I really want to win this is Super Mario Maker 2, but I'm kind of with you guys. I think Smash is good.
It's the game me and my family play the most.
Yeah.
When we sit down, and I suck and I get worked every time, but it's still fun to talk trash to them. But Super Mario Maker 2.
Your kid beat you in Smash Bros?
I don't let my kids beat me, Chad. I'm past the stage of letting them. That was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
They are just better than me at this game.
He's talking about Mario Maker 2, by the way, I think.
Oh no, Smash Bros. I just suck. I can't. I try. I was gonna take Captain Falcon once.
Yeah.
This is how advanced Seth has gotten on me. I took Captain Falcon. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna Falcon punch him off the map every time. This dude, my 10-year-old takes Kirby and he starts Falcon punching me off the map. So his I don't know how good he is. I just know I suck. But for him to think like that is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, they're growing quick, and you know how it is when you're that little. You're a sponge. You grow. You just absorb everything.
Yeah, Max pretty much plays as Meta Knight the most. Seth
watch
switches
out
up a
for
little
B
bit.
forward if you play my little cousin Max. That's all I
Yeah. If he's on the right map, he will beat me. It's the maps where if he does that and he gets too far away, he'll fall off. Like the Pilot Wings one, he sucks at that one. But if it's on one like the what is it, the 10 dogs or whatever, where you can't fall off, he's pretty good. But Chad, I just suck at this game. I can beat him in everything else, but this, for whatever reason, they have my number.
Yeah, JJ will pretty much hand anybody's ass in Madden, but with Smash Bros.
I'll beat him in.
I think you're a lot better than you give yourself. We had some fun matches when we played online together.
I can beat them in Gang Beasts. I beat their ass in Mortal Kombat. I beat their ass in the Power Rangers fighting game. I just suck at this fighting, and it's the best fighting game. And I just suck.
Yeah, it's the best crossover game, period. I'm kind of with you guys though. I think Smash takes the cake here. I have a funny story, by the way. We did play Smash Bros online, and I played my little cousins. And, as a little kid, you don't want to lose, but it's just funny what JJ described about Max. He did the exact. I'm like, oh, he did B forward. He won't do it again. Oh, he did it again. Oh, he won't do it. He did it again. He won't. Oh, he did it again. And he kept falling off, and I was like, all right.
And Seth is getting better about setting you up where when he knocks you off and you're jumping back on, he's getting better at hitting you again so you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
He's getting the hang of it. I was letting Allie play Death Stranding a little bit the other day. It was funny.
Your 5-year-old was playing Death Stranding.
It's a part where there's no combat or anything.
All right, best fighting game is the next one, guys. Dead or Alive 6, Jump Force, Mortal Kombat 11, Samurai Showdown, and Super Smash Bros. I have one thing to say about this really quick. I think Jump Force should not be here. I think that is... shout out to Angry Steve and Jake. I was watching them play this game. The game is nowhere near as good as these games.
It definitely failed at what it should have been.
Yeah, like as a big anime fan, it's a great concept, but I wish Bandai Namco would actually put the time into the game like they did with Naruto games. Like all their other games, like One Piece and all the other, they just half-ass all those games all the time. If they actually made a really good, like Burning Blood had such great potential to be a great One Piece fighting game, but it just didn't handle well, and it like angered me. And it's the same thing with Jump Force. Like it has great characters, but it's so basic of the basic that it's not fun. And again, I don't want to hate on anybody that bought that game and enjoys that game. Shout out to Angry Steve again and Jake. I'm gonna start this one off.
But we're gonna hate on it.
Fuck your game.
That's the internet, baby.
I think this is an easy one too. I think Smash Brothers probably is gonna take this one. Personally, I would kind of want to see Samurai Showdown or Mortal Kombat 11 take it, but I think Mortal Kombat is going to leave empty-handed this night for sure. Mortal Kombat, I'm having so much fun with Sindel right now. Such a really fun, beautiful, gorgeous game. Pretty good story, great customization features, but it plays a lot like a mobile game in a lot of ways, which is it's super grindy. You got to really grind out. I actually think my computer plays the game more than I do. My Noopsay bot, all I have him do is just kill everybody while he unlocks everything for me. And I wish there was a little bit more depth to the game. I mean, there's basically one combo per character. There's not a lot of crazy bullshit that you could do like in Mortal Kombat 10. And I wish they kind of had that with 11. And I was watching this game competitively. I was watching the pros play it. And every single pro plays exactly the same way in Mortal Kombat 11, and it's boring as shit to watch. It's not technical, it's not deep, and I wish it was a little bit better. But I have a lot of fun with it. I wish they put more. Maybe in the next Mortal Kombat 12 they'll listen a little bit more. But let's go with Chad. What do you think best fighting game? Probably Smash Bros.
Actually, I was gonna say I was thinking Mortal Kombat would actually win.
Yeah, okay.
And Smash like an honorable mention.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that'd be fun to see.
Yeah, it's a really good game. Like I don't want to make it sound like I'm too hard on it a little bit because I have so much fun. Like I can't like Mortal Kombat 10 is such a fun game to play, but man, it looks terrible now compared to 11. So it's hard to go back and play 10 as much. And we're going to get Spawn in a few months here. We're getting Joker in a couple months. Sindel just dropped, and she is so fun to play as. I know you guys are waiting for a video and stuff. We'll definitely do a live stream of Sindel. I think we're going to finish Pokemon first, but go ahead, JJ. Final thoughts on best fighting game for you.
I think it's Super Smash Bros. I do think it wins. I'd like for Mortal Kombat 11 to win. I had a lot of fun with it. Because it's kind of basic, I'm able to win a lot more online. I actually did really well online this year. I love the roster in MK11. The fighter pass was cool. The combat pass, I guess is what it's called.
Yeah,
I just
we know what you mean.
Yeah, I just think Smash Bros is the better fighting game. But
yeah,
I don't know much about Samurai Showdown. Dead or Alive is Dead or Alive.
Yep.
Jump Force. If you like titties, Dead or Alive is going to win.
Well, that's the problem. They tone down the titties. You don't take that away from us, damn it.
You can't tone down the titties.
You don't tone it down, bro. You don't tone it down.
But I like Smash Bros.
Okay, yeah, I can see it. I think it's a given. I think it's the one. It's favored anyway, in my opinion. I think it's the favorite.
I think when you get nominated for Game of the Year, you better win these other categories. I think that's
yeah, true. I mean, Nintendo might be taking a lot of hardware we never thought they were going to take.
But they also, for whatever reason, like to divvy shit up too. They like to kind of be like, well, this one won, so we'll give. I still think it should be the best game in every category. I don't know if you ever should split things up.
Yeah. To be honest with you, they really didn't do that last year. I mean, it was really the best games won pretty much every category, I would say.
Yeah,
there was some questionable ones. I mean, JJ damn near almost cried when Red Dead won almost every single award almost last year. And the one we really questioned was the music for Red Dead. We were like, they probably shouldn't have won that one.
In hindsight, Levi, I couldn't be mad because Red Dead is fantastic. The music was fantastic. The voice acting was fantastic.
Yeah, all of it was, yeah.
It just happened to be
I picked last year, though, but go ahead.
But it happened to be a year, I know it's off topic, but it happened to be a year where two of the better games of the generation came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Or same year. So
if those two games come out this year, they win it hands down. One of those two will take it.
Yeah. If Red Dead would have came out in December, it would win most of these.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely
or whatever
very,
the cutoff.
very, very true on that.
I think we figured out the cutoff. It's the day after Death Stranding comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to shout out to Angry Steve, him, JJ, Chad. A lot of you guys called it that when they pushed the Game Awards back a week, that Death Stranding would be nominated for a lot of stuff. And it has the most nominations. It has 10. So a lot of people were really pissed off. So shout out to all of my panel. I was hoping for the integrity of the Game of the Year. What's up, Seth? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Kevin? The integrity of it, they would, not do that. But, after playing Death Stranding, it's definitely, in my opinion, probably the best game this year. But we'll get to that later. We'll wait till JJ gets back for best RPG, which is going to be interesting. I'm interested to see what Chad thinks of best RPG. I'm pretty sure I know what he's going to pick, but he might lean towards something else, which is really interesting. Really, really interesting. Really, like this category is super interesting. Like it's
my PlayStation set.
How many times are you going to say interesting?
I don't think there's any snubs or anything, but we'll get to it. Okay, JJ's back. All right, next one is Best RPG Role-Playing Game. We got Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy 14, that's an MMO, very popular game. Kingdom Hearts 3, of course. Monster Hunter, this is really surprising to me. I know it's great, but this one's odd. Is Monster Hunter World Iceborne? It's an expansion, but I don't know. I know that game's phenomenal, but it bugs me a little bit.
Well, it's the same thing as Destiny 2 last year.
Yeah. And the Outer Worlds is the final one, not the Outer Wilds. The Outer Worlds, the Fallout in Space by shit. I'm forgetting their name right now. That Microsoft bought, but they did. I'm gonna start with Chad because he and I are like the RPG masters of the channel. I'm interested to see what you pick, man. What do you want and what do you think?
Are there any rumors of Nomura being anywhere close to the Game Awards.
I don't know. I looked up rumors today, and the biggest rumor is the Batman game and Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, possibly.
Well,
And
if
Crash
Nomura's
Bandicoot,
in the house, we're taking home the medal, baby.
sorry.
Game Kingdom Hearts its only goddamn reward category.
Yes,
At
dude. That's
least,
another one.
at least, well, I wanted to win. Sound like the soundtrack would be nice, but I don't think it'll win soundtrack over the other games. It has a better
I
chance
thought
of
you were
winning
gonna
this
go
category.
to Monster Hunter on this one. I thought you were gonna pick Kingdom Hearts as what you want, but are you thinking both?
No, yeah, of course.
Of course. All right, I'm gonna go next on that one. I actually also think Kingdom Hearts is what I want to win. Is Kingdom Hearts 3 for this category? But my gut is telling me they're gonna give it to Monster Hunter World. They're gonna give it to Iceborne. I just think they're gonna give it to Iceborne. I could also see this is gonna piss off Chad, but I also think Outer Worlds might actually get it too. I think I could see either or. I want Kingdom Hearts 3 to take it though. I think it's a very special game for a lot of us Kingdom Hearts fan. Not Game of the Year worthy for me, but for a lot of you it is. It probably should have had some more nods in other categories, but I would like to see it take it. What do you think, JJ?
I think I don't know if I necessarily want it to win, but I think Outer Worlds is going to win.
Yeah.
I think it was nominated for Game of the Year. I think it'll probably win its award here.
Yeah.
Just be the one it gets. I played a little bit of Monster Hunter. I didn't play the Iceborne, but it looks good. The only game I actually played on this is Kingdom Hearts 3. I had a lot of fun, but to me, it was confusing as fuck. but I think I researched it more and then I got it. So once I got it, I get it. It was a fun game. It's a very fun game. But I think Outer Worlds takes this one.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. But I think they're gonna give it to Monster Hunter for. I don't know why. I'm just leaning toward. They love that game. I remember when Monster Hunter World last year was nominated for Game of the Year. JJ wanted to buy it, and I was like, "Hold up, play the free trial first before you."
I'd still buy it.
Yeah, you'd probably like it more because we only played a little bit. We only played the intro.
If it's at the right. Like I said, if it's at the right price, I want to play the things that are nominated for games. Like I want to play Persona 5 because it was highly touted when it came out. Yeah. You and Chad have spoken nothing but highly of it. And Chad's obviously my tag team partner, so you got to go with it, man.
The Bearded Wonder
is good advice,
yeah. So it's a game that it seems like a special game. The artwork to me, just even looking at the fucking cover of it, is dope. So.
This Sunday at Super Slam, though, you might want to watch your back because you said some bad things about Kingdom Hearts. He's gonna stab you.
What did I say bad about it?
I wrote it in the script. You can't break KFA, dog. You're gonna drop the title. You're gonna drop the title to me Sunday in your hometown in front of everybody.
I didn't know. I wasn't aware I had.
I'm gonna bring all your family in front row, and you're gonna lose to me. You're gonna drop the title.
I wasn't aware I had the title. You didn't tell me I was the champion, though. I didn't know this.
All right, this category is interesting for me because it's called Best Action/Adventure. It should just be called Best Adventure, in my opinion, because the next category is Best Action. Nice, the NWO belt. The nominees are Borderlands 3, Control, Death Stranding, RE2, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, and Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice for Best Action Adventure. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts. I'm not going to start with this. I'm going to start with Chad. What do you think, man?
I think this is Sekiro's category to take home.
Okay.
I don't think it should have been nominated for Game of the Year, but that's kind of just my opinion.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is an overall good video game, so you'll probably see it take home this.
Okay. You're leaning for what you want in both? And
no. of course, was Borderlands nominated for this? You said.
Yeah, okay. Borderlands 3. I know you had a lot of
Yeah.
fun with that. What about you, JJ?
This is what I want to win is Control.
Mm-hmm.
What I think is going to win is Death Stranding. But Control, I kind of like Chad said with Sekiro. I think this is a Control type. This is where it could win an award.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Death Stranding will probably take this one.
I'm gonna go with Oh, is that what you said? Control. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I want Control to win.
My bet for best action adventure. This is a really tough category, guys. I mean, this is super. Like anybody could win this category. Even Borderlands 3, in my opinion, could definitely win this category. I think this is my prediction overall. I think Death Stranding is gonna. It's nominated for 10 awards. It's gonna take home 5, in my opinion. I think it's favored for this one, but I would actually probably prefer to see Ari down here, in my opinion. But it's probably gonna be Death Stranding because it's probably the most controversial game right now, at least for the award show. I played it. JJ just beat it a couple days ago. It is a fantastic experience. Kojima just does such a great job with Death Stranding, and honestly, it's about the fucking journey. It's about the adventure of Death Stranding. You know, you're the whole journey of Death Stranding. You know, like that's what it's about. So I could see it winning this. I would like RE2 to take it, but probably gonna go with Death Stranding. Let's go to best action game. Another interesting category. Apex Legends, Astral Chain, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Devil May Cry 5, Gears 5, and Metro Exodus. I think it's my turn to start. I'm going to start. What I kind of really want, I haven't picked it up yet, and I really want to pick it up. Maybe it's a Christmas gift for Santa from me. Astral Chain is what I would want to win this. I'm a big fan of Platinum games. This game came out of nowhere. Got heavily great reviews, 9s and 10s across the board. Has an 87 Metacritic. It is killing it. Sold super well. I'm a big fan of Hideki Kamiya, Bayonetta, obviously, and he made Devil May Cry. He made Dante and Devil May Cry, obviously. He made some of the best action games ever. Nier Automata, he directed that. That's some of the best action experiences ever in Astral Chain. But obviously, I think his former employer is going to win this one. I think Devil May Cry takes the action category. I could also see Call of Duty winning this as well. But this one I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with my want for Astral Chain. I think Devil May Cry 5 takes this. What about you, Chad? Or did I go with Chad already?
You go, Chad. Go, Chad.
This is the, which one is this?
Best action.
Action game. Yeah.
Apex, Astral Chain, COD, DMC5, Gears 5, Metro.
I think it'll be Devil May Cry.
Okay.
I did enjoy my time playing it even though I haven't finished it. But yeah, DMC would be nice.
Is that your want and both? That's your both?
Yeah.
All right, JJ, what do you think for best action for you? What was the best action experience? Where I think Sekiro should probably be on this one too, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, action, adventure, and action. But
yeah, it makes no sense.
I'm with Chad. My want, I think, is DMC5.
Yeah.
It's the only one I truly played on this. Well, I played Apex Legends a lot too, but Astral Chain looks fun. I think Gears 5 might have a outside shot of winning this one too. But I think Devil May Cry 5.
That game is just... Capcom is back, man. With RE2, Mega Man, and Devil May Cry, I'm excited to see what goes forward. It's almost the perfect Devil May Cry game for me. Check out our spoiler cast on that one. This one's an interesting category, but I think it's very one-sided in my opinion. Best VR/AR game. Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber, No Man's Sky, Trover Saves the Universe. The guy that makes Rick and Morty made that.
I don't think it's as one-sided as you think it is, but I agree with what you're going to say.
I didn't say it yet, so I'm gonna let you take the cake. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
pressure on you right now.
Blood and Truth looks awesome.
Yeah.
Beat Saber looks awesome. No Man's Sky has really worked himself back up. I haven't seen it on VR yet. I want Trover Saves the Universe to win. I am a big fan of the Rick and Morty series. I'm also a big fan of the Gravity Falls. His best friend does Gravity Falls, so there's a lot of. They're actually in the same universe.
Yeah.
So, but Trover Saves the Universe, I would like to win. I think Beat Saber's gonna.
Yeah. What about you, Chad? What do you think VR?
I would like to see Beat Saber win, bro.
Yeah.
The game looks like it's a lot of fun. I'd probably throw up playing it, but it looks like a lot of fun.
I've watched tons and tons of videos of it, and it looks cool. It looks really cool.
For me, I think it's a Lance. I think Beat Saber takes this 100%. It's what I want and what I think. Actually, I'm with JJ a little bit. I kind of want Trover to get some love, but I don't think it's going to get any love. But I think hands down Beat Saber. Maybe No Man's Sky sneaks in it. I haven't played it since I bought it. But
Blood and Truth is a really good game too.
Yeah, but to me,
I don't know much about Asgard's
Beat Saber is a phenomenon. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's playing it. Besides me, I don't have VR. So I think it's going to go with that. Best community support: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. We're going to start out with JJ for this one. What do you think?
Well, I picked Rainbow Six Siege to win, but I could see Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite. Final Fantasy 14 it's still going strong, but I think Rainbow Six Siege it's still that's a fairly old game.
That game is still killing it. They keep adding great content to that game. Very fun game. I have it on Xbox One, ironically, but I need to probably scoop that out on PS4 eventually and play it. It's a really fun game. I watched Angry Steve on his stream play it when he used to play it. It was really fun to watch, man. It was really fun. That game. When it first was announced, I was so pissed off that there was no story or anything because I love the Rainbow Six. I love New Vegas, not Vegas, but it's Rainbow Six Vegas was one of my favorite. 1 and 2 were really awesome. It's hard to play those games now because they're so archaic. But man, they did a great job with multiplayer here. I think it's really fantastic. I could see Rainbow Six winning this. I think hands down Fortnite's taking it though. I think Fortnite. I want probably Rainbow Six or Final Fantasy 14 to take it, but I think Fortnite takes the cake. Is what I'm leaning towards. It makes so much more money. We all thought when the wave of Fortnite was going to go away, and it's never going to go away. It's just going to keep making money and money and money. What do you think, Chad?
I would like to see and also believe Final Fantasy 14 will win.
All right, cool. I think it deserves it. I think it's well deserving. Final Fantasy 14 is another game they keep adding tons of new content to. They even had Tom Holland promote it for whatever reason. It's interesting. He was promoting.
He's in everything right now.
Shadowbringer or whatever. Yeah, he's in that new Will Smith movie where he's a pigeon or whatever.
He's in another movie with Chris Pratt, another animated movie with Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
This
was a tough category. It's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if the critics forgot, because it's a panel of 80 critics that are voting for this jury. The fan vote is 10%, so it's like the NBA All-Star vote. It means nothing. It doesn't mean
it's
anything, really.
Any All-Star vote, man. None of that means shit.
Yeah.
Popularity contest.
It's going to be interesting to see if they forgot about Apex, because Apex did really good for 3 months. Was that good enough to win any category? Probably not, but I had my fun with it.
It seemed to come and go.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It seemed to come and go, though. I only played it heavy for a month, I think. And the guy I really lean on for this kind of shit is Jacob. And, he played it for a little bit, and he's back to Fortnite, so I could see, So he plays a lot of COD now, too. I think COD is... Because he stopped playing COD, so this one must be good, because he's playing it a lot.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, he I think World War II he dipped out of or whatever.
He stopped. The last couple he didn't play at all. He didn't even buy them, and he was the number 2 player in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah,
was highly.
my little cousin's
He's,
a beast at Fortnite and all these damn games.
yeah.
I still have like 15 gigs in my PS4 of him annihilating people in Fortnite, and I don't want to delete it. I want to put it on a hard drive and save and make some videos out of it. Let's go to next. Let's go to best mobile game. Call of Duty Mobile, Grindstone, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sky Children of Light, and What the Golf. I want to start with this one. I think Call of Duty Mobile is probably gonna win it. I looked at like its statistics and stuff on the Apple Store, and it's like the #1 game. It's selling so well, and it's doing so well. I hear good things about it. I haven't played it. To be honest, I haven't played any of these. I'm not a mobile gamer. Chad's more of the mobile guy. He loves the mobile phone games. But I really kind of want Sayonara Wild Hearts to win this one. I like it visually. I like that it's kind of like a rock pop game where you're on a motorcycle, but you're trying to follow the notes. Very quick. You can beat it in an hour. I mean, it's a quick game, but visually pleasing. Music is soothing enough. It's not really rock, in my opinion. It's more pop, in my opinion. But pretty cool game. What do you think, Chad? Mobile expert Chad.
I actually haven't played any of these games, dude. I haven't played mobile games in a while.
You're
But
just like Final Fantasy, Chad. I have such great expectations for you, and you just don't reach them anymore.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and Grindstone looks hilarious. I might actually check that out. I'm actually looking it up right now on my phone.
Yeah, you're fine, man. No, we'll let JJ talk while you look those up.
Then, I don't play a lot of these. The only mobile game I really play is Simpsons and Mortal Kombat. But Sayonara Wild Hearts looks awesome. It looks visually awesome. That's the one I want to win. Grindstone looked cool, but there's a lot of those puzzle games out there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
And I didn't check out Call of Duty Mobile, but with the I think the iPhone added a new patch where you can have a controller, especially with the Apple's arcade. So
yeah.
So you can. So I'd like to check out Sayonara Wild Hearts and Grinds. I did watch some videos on these, but I think Sayonara Wild Hearts will win.
Okay, cool. You got a decision, Chad?
He said Grindstone.
Oh, yeah, I'm going Grindstone, bro.
He said he's looking it up on his phone to get it, not to look up.
Oh, I got you. What? Anybody look up What the Golf? That sounds so interesting.
I didn't see it. I didn't look that one up.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Best independent game. Sorry. Baba Is You, Disco Elysium, Katana Zero, Outer Wilds, and Untitled Goose Game. I think it's down between two. I'm going to let Chad start with this one. What do you think?
Wait, which category is this?
Best independent game. Indie game, essentially. Best independent game.
I think Disco Elysium's probably going to win this one.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, the game looks really cool. I looked it up. It looks very interesting. Very interesting game. What about you, JJ? What are you thinking about independent game?
I picked Outer Wilds on this one. But Disco Elysium, I think, could take it. But I think Outer Wilds will win this one.
Okay,
Untitled Goose Game would be cool, but I don't think that's good.
If you guys don't know what the Outer Wild, we keep mentioning what it is. It's very much kind of like a budgety No Man's Sky. You kind of fly to planet, but it's more. I don't want to say kiddie. That's like the wrong word to say. It's more shell shaded and cartoony like with the characters and stuff like that. But you kind of fly to planet. It's it's nominated for a lot of awards, and it could be a winner. I think it's down between Outer Wilds and Untitled Goose Game. I want the Goose to take this one. But I'm also with JJ. I think Outer Wilds is going to take this one. I want the Goose, though. I'm going for the Goose. I think the Goose should take it. Best ongoing game. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Rainbow Six. Another tough category. Any of these games, in my opinion, could win it. But really tough. Let's start with JJ on this one.
I picked Fortnite to win this one. try to get back. Yeah, I picked Fortnite this one, but I'd like to see like Destiny 2 or Final Fantasy take it.
Yeah.
But I think Fortnite will win it.
Yeah, I can see that happening too. What about you, Chad?
It's gonna be Rainbow Six, bro.
Definitely well deserved, man. They keep pumping out great content for that game. I'm leaning towards Fortnite. I think Fortnite's gonna take it. I kind of want Rainbow Six to take this one though. I think Rainbow Six deserves it. But we'll see if they forgot about that game. If the critics forgot about that game, it is still nominated. So obviously they didn't forget about it completely. All right, games for impact. So this is the category for like best message or emotional type game. Best message. They went really in deep. The games for impact is a huge category. I already know what Chad's probably going to pick for this one, but it's Concrete Genie, Grease, Kind Words, Life is Strange Dose, and Sea of Solitude. So I'm going to let Chad take it away because I'm pretty sure I know what he's going to pick.
Concrete Genie is a lot of fun. It's a really good story too. So, like, I would pick Concrete Genie, but I could easily see Life is Strange winning.
Okay, yeah, I mean, this is another tough. Like all these categories are starting to get really tough as we get towards the top. A lot of games could really start winning it. What about you, JJ? What do you think?
I think what I want is Concrete Genie. It looked cool as hell. Good message.
It's a very interesting game. Chad was so excited to buy it. I remember 2 years ago, I think we saw it at the Game Awards. It was announced, or it was PlayStation Experience or whatever. Chad and I were talking about it for a long time. So I'm excited. Like, it's exciting. For me, I want Concrete Genie, but I actually think Gris is going to take this one. It has a very powerful message about loneliness and depression. Same thing with a lot of these games. A lot of these games deal with depression. Like, shout out to Sea of Solitude. It was the only thing redeemable from EA's press conference 2 years ago from E3, where she talked about loneliness and the depression of the sea, and how she intertwined it from the Sea of Solitude game. That game really good. Shout out to that. Kind Words is also an interesting game where it actually has letters from people that write to you to help you get through your day. It's like real letters from people that are actually in that game. It's really interesting. Life is Strange 2 is a juggernaut, of course. But in my opinion, I want Concrete Genie to take it, but I think Gris is going to be the winner. All right, here we go. This should be a fun category. I'm interested if we're all one-sided on this next category or if you guys are going to go different than me. Best performance, Ashley Birch from The Outer Worlds, Laura Bailey from Gears 5, Mads Mikkelsen in Death Stranding, Matthew Perletta as in Control, and Norman Reedus in Death Stranding. So, who is your best performance, JJ?
You forgot one.
Did I forget one?
Yeah, Courtney Hopus from Control.
I thought I said her, but maybe I skipped her. Yeah.
You went Ashley Birch and Laura Bailey.
Gotcha. Yep, okay. Courtney for Control.
Yeah,
what do you think, JJ? What are you leaning towards?
I want Mads Mikkelsen from Death Stranding.
Touch my BB, JJ. Touch my BB.
He did. He was one of my favorite characters in the game. Norman Reedus was all right, but I didn't think it was like a groundbreaking performance or whatever. I thought Mads Mikkelsen did good.
He kind of is just the grumpy asshole in every performance.
He's the playable character.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant like everything, like Walking Dead, everything. Yeah. He's just kind of the grumpy asshole.
Yeah, but he did great. But I like Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I think I'd like Courtney Hopus from Control to win. I just think Control is so good. But yeah, I'm gonna go Mads Mikkelsen.
Okay, what are you thinking, Chad? What's the best performance for you?
I also would like Mads to win this.
Okay.
Watching Death Stranding multiple times, like every part he was in. The ending was amazing. So like, yeah, Mads did fantastic.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the same on this one, not with you guys. I'm gonna give it to Norman. I'm gonna give it to Sam Porter Bridges. I'm gonna give it to Norman Reedus is what I think and what I want as well to win it. I think I hate to say this because of Jeff Keighley's award show and the integrity of it, and he has high integrity. But I think it would be a pretty cool moment. Actually, any of these two characters, actually, him or Mads going up to get this award, I think will be a big pop for the audience. So I think they're going to give it. It's one of these two for sure. I think it's either Sam or Mads, but I think they're going to give it to the high-profile actors. And Kojima, nobody has pull like Kojima. Him to get all these high-profile actors in this game, and he barely speaks English. But to get all these high-profile characters in this game, it's really well done. I really did enjoy. I mean, like Chad brought it up, like Mad Mikkelsen's performance it was really fucking well done. I mean, it really was good. Um, but I really enjoyed Sam, man. Like he opened up a lot towards the end, non-spoiler related. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but because we're gonna do a Death Stranding spoiler cast next week sometime, guys. So stay tuned for that. Um, let's go to we're almost done. Let's go to best audio design. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5, Resident Evil 2, and Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. I'm gonna start it off. I think the best audio design. I think in what I want to win, actually, what I think is gonna win is probably Death Stranding. What I want to win is Resident Evil 2. The audio of the screeches of the zombies, the footsteps of Mr. X stalking you in those hallways, the audio design, especially if you have like an Astro 850 or anything like that, some surround sound, the gore effects, the munching of the zombies biting your necks and everything. I think that's what I really want to win, but I could easily see Death Stranding taking this from them, 100%. But what do you guys think? Go ahead, Jim.
I think RE2 is going to win. I want it to win as well. I just just everything you said. It truly had suspense, scariness.
It adds a lot to the game, man. It really does. Especially
I had my
how beautiful the game is, but it's so damn dark. Like the game's dark, like with those noises and the moans and everything is really well done. What are you leaning towards, Chad?
I actually agree with you guys. Resident Evil's more than likely going to win this.
Okay, yeah, all right, cool. Very cool, very cool. All right, best score / music. Cadence of Hyrule, which is a indie type game on the Switch. If you guys don't know, it has Hyrule characters in it. Link and Zelda, of course. Death Stranding, DMC5, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Sayonara Wild Hearts, which is a game about music. Which was in another category. I want to start out with Chad. I'm interested to see what he thinks. He already said Kingdom Hearts probably won't take this, but I'm guessing you want Kingdom Hearts to win this, but what do you think is going to win it?
Oh yeah, of course I would love Kingdom Hearts to win this, but Death Stranding soundtrack is pretty amazing. So
it is, man.
I'm sure Death Stranding is gonna win.
Yeah, the game, the music adds so much to that game because that long journey you're taking, and then Low Roar comes on, and that song. You might be like, okay, whatever. I've never heard of this band, but when you listen to the lyrics, it's like it matches what is going on. And
all the music in the game does.
Yeah,
it's well done.
It's really beautiful and really well done. What are you leaning towards, JJ?
I think Death Stranding is going to win. I want DMC 5 to win.
Yeah.
But I liked DMC 5. Once you got into the scene, the hard rock music would come in, and each character kind of had.
They had their own theme, yeah.
Yeah. So I
pull my devil trigger.
Yeah, I think Death Stranding will win.
I got it. Okay, I'm gonna go with. I really kind of want Kingdom Hearts 3 to also take this because the music is really special in that game. The one thing I can't complain about that game is the music. The music's really well done about Kingdom Hearts 3. Really beautiful. When those keys and those notes hit, and you guys know if you ever watch on our Twitch live streams, I actually play the Kingdom Hearts 3 theme song on there. It's on my playlist and it plays a few times. every night when you live stream on the Twitchy. Really enjoy that. Appreciate you guys showing all the love. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, I think I really wanted to, but I could see Death Stranding or DMC5 taking it. I'm fine with all you guys. I think it's a flip of the coin from Death Stranding and DMC5, but I really would like to see Kingdom Hearts 3 take this one. I think it deserves it. I think it really does. Even though the game is trash, just like chat. I'm just joking. I'm just
bitch.
Let's go into best art direction. Control, Death Stranding, Gris, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sekiro, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. What are you leaning towards, JJ?
I have Sayonara Wild Hearts winning this. I think it's. I could see. Fuck, man, I could see any one of these winning.
Yeah, me too. It's a tough really tough category.
Link's Awakening looks cool and cartoony. Control has great art direction, but I think Sayonara Wild Hearts, it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Death Stranding, obviously, I've been playing. I played that for like fucking the last 60 hours. So.
Yeah.
I think.
What do you think, Chad? What did you lean?
Link's Awakening.
Yeah. I mean, that claymation is beautiful.
It's cool looking.
It's really unique. I know it's a remake. I know a lot of people have a lot of remake problems, but
I think we mix up remake and remaster are two different things, guys.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening looks completely different from. I mean, they built an engine from the ground up.
It was a Game Boy game, guys. It was a Game Boy Color game.
It wasn't a remaster. It's a remake.
I know there's a lot of performance issues with the Switch version of the game. I do want to pick it up. Obviously, I have a Majora's Mask shirt. I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan and Legend of Zelda hat. Did you go already, JJ?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's on you, buddy.
All right, let me go first. Let me go with this one. I'm with Chad. I'm gonna go Link's Awakening. I think it has the big the little toy figurines, how they look. It just looks really done. Again, it's the performance issues of the game aside. I think the art is beautiful, but I could also see what you guys said. Like Sayonara. Wild Hearts could take it, Grease could take it, Death Stranding, Sekiro, they're all beautiful games.
This is the one category where I completely had no idea.
I mean, it's really tough. I think they're going to lean towards Nintendo, though. I think they're going to go Link. Okay, here we go. The final three categories. Best Narrative, A Plague Tale, Innocence, Control, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, The Outer Worlds. What is taking it for you, JJ?
This is 100%. If anything else won this, I'd be very surprised. It's Death Stranding, hands down. It truly, it's what kept me going through the early part of the game, because the gameplay was kind of boring at the beginning. I think that's the point of it.
Yeah.
But the story just kept me grinding and playing, 4 hours or 6 hours.
We will be doing a spoiler cast next week, guys, of Death Stranding.
So this
it's going to be really fun to talk about. I'm excited.
To me, this is the most sure I am about any award on this.
Yeah.
This is 100% to me, Death Stranding.
You feel the same way, Chad?
Yeah. Watching it on Twitch, actually. Obviously, I'm not playing it. I'm watching other people play it.
Yeah.
But I watched the full playthrough, and the story's really what kept me interested in it.
Yeah.
And it paid off, so Death Stranding should win.
What I love the most about it is, if you ever got lost anywhere, he tied it in a neat little bow at the end. He made sure you got the story.
Yeah. No, yeah, it all
he
makes
wrapped
sense.
everything up for you.
He did not. If you missed it, he made sure you got it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that 100%.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot. I mean, to beat the game, it takes like 50 some hours, 40 to 50 hours.
Yeah, it takes a while. And
there is a lot to miss there, and the last 2 hours, man, is just storytelling. It's what I hated about Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah.
But I think it's because it was at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Where this is at the end, so slam dunk, man. This one is 100% Death Stranding.
Yeah, I'm with you guys 100%. I think Death Stranding's easily taken this award. I mean, honestly, I would be so shocked if it loses this one. I think the Outer Worlds could sneak it, though. I think it might be a very far number 2. Like I think Death Stranding deserves it though. I think it is the best story of this game. Kojima, I played so many Kojima games when I was young to now, and just to see them keep getting better. Even though he has some Metal Gear flair in this, there's a lot of moments of Metal Gear in this game that remind me, but he still makes it unique and new, and it's such a fresh experience. Kojima, a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people don't like his preachiness sometimes. A lot of people don't, there's a big fandom that love Kojima, and there's another big set of fandom that, don't like him. But I commend Sony so much when he got fired from Konami, when they just grabbed him up, put their arms around him and like, hey, make whatever the fuck you want. We do not care. He made this game in 3 years with 80 people, but a lot of help from his friends. Sony Band again, Sony Santa Monica. He used the Decima engine from Guerrilla Studios, and he had help from Naughty Dog as well. So all the Sony studios helped. I think Insomniac even helped out a little bit. I'm trying to remember the credits, but
they did
very
they did a
beautiful
mocap
story.
at Santa Monica.
The journey alone, and I want to remind everybody, this game got a few zeros as reviews. I think you got to gut it out a little bit in the beginning. Like JJ said,
there's parts of this where it reminded me a lot of God of War's that boat ride you took. There's a few parts of this where there's that. It took a little longer in Death Stranding. It wasn't like a 15, 20-minute boat ride to get to. But there's a lot of storytelling on a walk.
Yeah.
You're taking a walk, and there's a lot to it. So the story was amazing. It truly was.
Also, it's really cool that the story, the game is kind of like semi-online, like it's connected with people. The game's all about connections, and I think that's a very powerful thing.
And if you're in a good server, because I have a nice server right now where we got a nice little line to get way out.
Yeah, we got some roads building. Yeah, once you start building roads, it helps out so much. Yeah, and shout out to, I don't know whoever this person is, but shout out to Satoshi Ash, which is obviously Ash Ketchum. Satoshi's his name in Japanese, but that was the guy's name. But he built a good amount of roads to help me through my journey of Death Stranding. And it was interesting talking. Some of my favorite moments of this game was sending you photos of what I did. And I have so much, I'm going to give everybody a warning. After Christmas, I'm putting up a bunch of spoilery shit on my feed, on my PlayStation, because I got some epic fucking screenshots at the end of the game with spoilers, man. There's some beautiful cinematography at the end. So I think it deserves that. I know we keep rambling. I'm sorry. It's just a fun conversation. Last two. Best game direction. Control, Death Stranding, RE2, Sekiro, Outer Wilds. Who's taking best game direction? Chad.
I also believe Death Stranding will be winning this. It's pretty much going to clean sweep the last 3 awards we have here. Kojima pretty much made a new style of game with the social media aspect to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I made America great again. Appreciate that, Chad.
That's true. MAGA all the way. MAGA all day, bro.
Okay, so that's hands down for you. What about you, JJ?
Death Stranding, man. It's going to win this one, too. It deserves it. Kojima did a great job. I'm very excited to play Control. I think Control is an underrated game. Anyone who's pissed off for it being on this list hasn't watched or seen it because it looks amazing. RE2, again, great video game. But I think for game direction, it's Kojima.
Yeah. I think hands down Death Stranding is going to win it. But I would like to even see RE2 with Sekiro. Sekiro is one of the best games this year, and it's going to take home nothing. It's literally going to take home nothing. It's not going to win a single thing.
It's going to fall into the Horizon.
Yep, the Horizon.
The Spider-Mans and Persona.
Persona won a couple awards or one award.
With games that are very, very deserving,
Yeah.
it just
And also, I want to make this clear. This is just one award show, guys.
yeah.
This is not. There's many RE2 already won Game of the Year from the Ultimate Joystick Award from the British Awards.
We're American. So
Yeah, I know.
when,
So it's just one.
Yeah.
We're going off this because it has a lot of announcements. Jeff Keighley really made a great show, and it's just fun to talk about. It's one of our most popular podcasts every year, and we love talking about it. I wish there was some more people here to hear their opinions. We can hear them later, though. But here's the big one. There's the doozy. Game of the Year: Control, Death Stranding, Super Smash Bros., RE2, Sekiro: The Outer Worlds, not the Outer Wilds. The Outer Worlds, the Fallout game in space. One thing before we even discuss any of this, I do want to discuss, do you guys have a problem with this list and what is missing? Because a lot of you guys really love Borderlands this year. We had a few podcasts for Borderlands, and a lot of you guys thought Borderlands 3 was going to be here. But how do you feel about it now after a couple months? How do you feel about these nominations as well? I want to discuss that with you guys. Anything shafted in your opinion, JJ?
No, it's a good list, man. It's hard. To me, this year of video gaming from top to bottom was one of the best we've ever had.
Yeah, a lot of people, that's the big misconception this year, is that a lot of people thought this was a shitty year. But it's been a phenomenal year.
I don't think we have the super upper echelon we had last year. With the two
genre defining.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I think Death Stranding's up there, man. I think that's one of the best games ever made.
But I think this is a good list. I don't have a problem with anything. I guess now understanding what a cutoff is and knowing that Keighley can just do whatever the fuck he wants to change, pretty funny. But I don't know if he did. I don't know exactly what the cutoff is. It's obviously in between Death Stranding and Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. So
whatever that is in between those. So, but I don't have a list at all.
Okay. What about you, Chad? Well, what do you think about the list? What do you want to see instead of Control and some of the other games you didn't like?
Of course, I would love to see Kingdom Hearts on here.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry would also be a nice addition to this list.
Yeah.
But overall, I guess I thought about it the other day. Even if you just removed Control, which is the one game I thought Control and Outer Worlds were the two games I thought that could be switched in and out with the Kingdom Hearts and everything. But yeah. It is what it is. JJ said it right. It's rough. There's a lot of good games this year. So
I mean, to me, you could even extend this. You could put 10 games on this list, and I still think it's too hard.
You cut out that last moment. What'd you say?
I said you could put 3 or 4 more games on this list. I do think Devil May Cry was a great game.
Yeah,
I liked Kingdom Hearts a lot. But to me, you can put as many games as you want on this list. It's still a 2-horse race. There's still only 2 games I think that have a chance to win.
I really don't have a big issue. I think the biggest surprise to me was Smash Brothers, but I think this is what Capcom and Nintendo did. I think what the juries did. They're like, hey, even though Fire Emblem, Luigi's Mansion, Astral Chain, whatever, the plethora of Nintendo games out. And also, you had Devil May Cry 5, which is much higher than a lot of these games rated here. That are deserving. All those games are deserving. They went with the best 2, I think. They're like, hey, take your best 2 games, go with RE2, and go with Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, the best shot of winning it. I can see why people were really upset with Control and, the Outer Worlds. What I saw on stream, and I haven't played the game, I can specify, I would probably prefer to have Fire Emblem and Devil May Cry 5, but you can't always have your cake and eat it too. I think you gotta spread out the wealth. These games are all deserving. Because your favorite game didn't make it doesn't mean it's a bad game. Enjoy the game as you want. And like we just said, there's gonna be 800 other award shows. So Borderlands, could probably get Game of the Year somewhere else on the website. You know, a lot of other stuff like
Borderlands Game of the Year.
you guys were on me my ass for a while about it. Like you guys really thought it was
Again,
good.
I already explained to you my point about being on your ass. Is you saying it can't win.
Yeah. Well,
Or
technically,
it
it can't now because it's not enough.
No, I know. But
at the time, at the time, that's how
for
you
you to
felt.
be at the time.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. It's not Borderlands 3 isn't close to any of these. But again, it was a fun
level. Like I know, shout out to Tim that helped me out on the Locksmith on the podcast. Shout out to a lot of people that love Kingdom Hearts and stuff. But I just think there's just a lot of better games. I mean, there's way better. Like Nintendo alone has 4 or 5 better games than those games alone by themselves that are not on this list. And it's really unique. It's really interesting. I again, guys, what you need to really understand, I think
we got to get on the 80 thing committee.
Yeah.
So we have a vote.
Well, no, I think what the people need to understand, this is a celebration about video games. Let's just have some fun. Let's enjoy the show. Let's enjoy the music. Let's enjoy all the game announcements. Let's just enjoy each other's company and talk video games and have a good time. And I commend the panel. They did a really good job. None of you guys really got emotional today. Previous times you guys have.
It's about competitiveness, Levi.
It is. It's a very competitive category. It really is. I'm with JJ alluded to. There's 2. I'm going to start this off. It is the GG show. He's going to start it off. What I really want is Resident Evil 2. I think it is the best overall game this year in terms of critic voting. It has the highest Metacritic next to Super Smash Bros. At a 93. The Metacritic score is a big score for these juries, for these 80 judges that are, picking it. But I think it's probably going to go... I said this before earlier. I think Death Stranding is the best game. But I don't know if it's going to win Game of the Year. But I think they're going to give Death Stranding Game of the Year. I would like to see RE2 take it. I'm with my stance of Persona 5. Chad asked me this 2 years ago when Persona 5 was nominated and didn't win it. Like, are you going to be upset? I was like, no, I'm just happy that the game I knew was really, really good. I was one of the very first YouTubers to ever say Persona 5 deserves a nomination for Game of the Year. And when it got it, I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Same thing with RE2. I don't need to be justified anymore. It's already been justified that all the nominations it's got. It proves to me that that game is really well done. And, I don't have to really explain myself anymore. Because we talked about it all the way back in January where JJ and Nightphase and I were like, this is Game of the Year. Unless Death Stranding's that much better. I think Death Stranding's going to take it. RE2 is what I want to win, though. What about you, JJ?
I've played 4 of these 6 games.
Yeah.
I didn't play
I'm sorry. Can I cut you off one more second? I just want to point out, I think Super Smash Bros. Could actually win this. I think it's a super sneaky. Everybody's overlooking Super Smash Bros., but it could win this award, and I think Sekiro's chances plummeted when Super Smash Bros. Got on here. Because if Fire Emblem got on here, Fire Emblem ain't winning this. But Smash Bros. Got on here. And I'm one of the biggest diehard Fire Emblem fans in the world. I can objectively tell you that if it got on here, Sekiro would have a huge shot of taking it. But now that Smash Bros. Is here, its shot just went through the gutter. I think Outer Worlds and Control, those studios are fantastic. Be proud of what you work. But I think they're kind of pretenders in the category. Go ahead, JJ. I apologize for cutting you off.
So after playing through Death Stranding, I think it is the best narrative game. I don't think it was the best game.
Okay.
I think it was the best story. But I think from playing minute 1 to the last minute, where I was never ever once bored or ever wanted to just take a break or anything, it was RE2. I know you're going to argue that it's a remake and it shouldn't be on here, but RE2 was the best video game this year. It wasn't the best story. It didn't. Yeah. It wasn't the best one thing, but it was the best top to bottom video game I played this year. I'm going to stand by what I said in January, what I've said in March, what I said in April, what I said in September. RE2 is the game of the year this year. I will not argue that Death Stranding deserves it, because I think it very much could win.
Yeah.
But I think it's between those two, and I think RE2 was the better game. I think Death Stranding was the better movie, the better story, the better journey. But RE2 was the best game of the year.
Yeah. It's really. I will let Chad speak in a second. It's really just a well done. Like it blurs the line of remake, and I know a lot of people are really upset about it being nominated in general. It's just so well done. Like, and a lot of people ask me, which one would you recommend now? And I 100% would recommend the remake over the original game from 20 years ago. Play this game. A lot of people are playing this game, enjoying this game, and loving this game. The speedrunners and everything, really well done. I really love RE2, and I'm just trying to be objective as possible. I could easily see Sony going back to back. I know technically Death Stranding will be a PC game next year, but what is the first thing this game says when you boot it? Sony Interactive Entertainment. Their hands are all over this. Sony really helped Kojima out with this, and Kojima ended up repaying them with a phenomenal game that could win Game of the Year. I can see Sony going back to back with God of War and Death Stranding easily. Chad, what do you think?
I also believe Death Stranding will win this. Like I said, it's probably going to take all three of these big categories.
Yeah.
You know why I hate Resident Evil being on the list, but it is what it is. It's a great video game and deserves to also win. But Death Stranding's going to take it.
What do you want to win, though? Smash Bros?
Death Stranding.
Okay.
Yeah, Death Stranding. Yeah, I like I said, I enjoyed watching people play it. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
And,
Interesting.
obviously,
I really think Smash Bros could really win this, guys. I think it's a big.
I mean, it does have you made a good point. It has a sneaky chance.
Yeah.
I think Sekiro has a sneaky chance, but it would be fourth on my list.
Yeah.
Because Smash Bros. It's sitting there. It does make you uneasy. You're like, ah.
You're the only one that called it out too. Nobody else on the pod. I didn't even think of Smash Bros. As a game of the year because it doesn't have the World of Light is cool, but it ain't nothing.
That's not why it
ain't freaking nothing. It's just the best crossover game ever. And this is This is where I think critics kind of overlook a lot of things about Nintendo and Smash Brothers and Nintendo in general. Is Nintendo's stuck in 2006 with their internet and a lot of stuff. So a lot of the best things about the game you can't even really enjoy because the internet's not very good. You can't really play it online. It's only really fun. I only really play it when I can by myself or when friends come over and we have a good time. That's the best way to play it. Is to play with friends. It's the best party game of all time. Is Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart. Which one you want to be drunker in. It's good. That's the only time you can drink and drive, kids, is Mario Kart.
I guess my argument for the RE2 remake that
I'm with you. That's what I want to see.
It's a remake in the sense, only a remake in the sense of the name of it. It's Resident Evil 2. I mean, they built it from the ground up. It's a completely different experience than what you played in fucking the 90s.
Yeah, which you never played, but I played.
Yeah.
But I've already spewed so much about RE2. Yeah. People really know how much I feel about that game. And it is a very special game. And to me, it is not a remake. This opens the door for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I'm getting totally RE2 vibes from that. It looks like a nice reimagining. It has a nice bit of old to keep you going, like the nostalgic feeling. But you can bring so much more new people into the game. And I think that's a really powerful thing for Game of the Year, especially since it came out in fucking January that people were still talking about this game. And IGN, on IGN's polls and stuff, is still number one for a lot of the stuff. And the gripe with Death Stranding, let's talk about the big controversy with Death Stranding, and that it's an 83 overall. I just want to make this clear, guys. 83 is great. Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts has an 83 overall doesn't mean it's bad. It's still got a lot of 9s and 10s. The Metacritic system is it just calculates all of the reviews, so it's hard. So when games like God of War and Red Dead get a 94, 97, it's a truly fucking special game. But when a game like Spider-Man gets 87, it still is a very special game. It's not a bad game.
Death Stranding is easily a 91.
Yeah, to me, I would put 92, 93. Right next to Metal Gear Solid 5. And he didn't even complete that game. He didn't even finish fucking Metal Gear 5.
Well, that's the thing is, for someone to give a video game in 2019 a 0 without it just crashing as soon as you opened it, or you have to do something pretty stupid to get. There's no way. Just visually, this game is not a 0.
Yeah. And the thing, this is also the weird part about it, because Kojima's a big. People are. Like, the critics really usually love Kojima games. Like, they understand, they get his games. And he always gets, like, 93s and stuff, or 92s on his game. If you look at his Metascore, it's insanely great. Like, everything's reviewed really well. So it's really interesting that this one got hit, a little bit from critics, getting 0s.
Blows my mind.
Which, you're right, it doesn't deserve that. Even Terminator Salvation doesn't deserve a 0, but it's pretty damn close. It deserves like a 2.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll tell you that shit.
I just can't understand a game that plays as the game mechanics too are just fantastic. The social media aspect of it, where just taking a piss,
everybody.
Just taking a piss helps someone out.
Yeah,
whoever's on your server.
And that's what I like about Kojima. Plays in the middle ground. He has a great narrative, but he also has this great lore building built beside it that fills in. So if you're lost, it will make all the sense in the end. It will all these names sound weird as shit. What are you talking about? But if you ever play a Kojima game, it is the literal translation. When he's called Dead Man, it's because he's a dead man in a lot of it.
I still love.
And we'll talk more about that in the spoiler cast.
Die Hard Man is my favorite name in any video game ever.
Die Hard Man, yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to say, Chad? Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Any gripes or complaints?
I want Nintendo to watch this, and I want Turtles in Time on your Nintendo online thing.
Oh, you know what? That could be a prediction too. Maybe they Shadow drop some games.
Do it for me, so I don't have to buy a fucking stand-up arcade. Let me pay my $20 a month or whatever, and I can play Turtles in Time. I promise you. You put it on there, I'll play it once a week.
Oh, JJ and I would probably play that game every day.
Once a week.
Before we even start a stream, would probably be Turtles in Time.
All of eternity, I will play that game. Every Throwback Thursday, it will be us playing Turtles in Time to completion. Put the fucking game on there for me, please.
That game, like a lot of people, the biggest fear I have about this channel is lists. You guys always want me to do lists and stuff of like my top favorite games and anime and stuff, and it's hard for me to do it, but I'll tell you my number one favorite game of all time, and that's fucking Turtles. Right, what JJ says, my favorite game of all time. I can give you that. I know a lot of you probably think it would be Persona, or the Persona series, but it's Turtles in Time, baby.
It's goddamn Turtles in Time.
And also, the point of the channel as well is to get outside your comfort zone a little bit, and enjoy and experience new games. And JJ is the epitome of that, and Chad does that as well. I remember when Chad asked me about Persona, I'm like, go give it a shot. You're a big JRPG head like I am, and he ended up loving it. It's one of his favorite games now.
Also, if you don't have a PlayStation 4, now's the time to get one. $200, you get a PlayStation 4, God of War, Last of Us, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
With all the DLC, by the way. All the DLC, by the way.
Yeah, you get everything. This is the best time. I know PS5 is right around, but if you're ever to do it and want to play some great games, also buy Death Stranding.
Also, if you're a big Switchy fan, Nintendo actually did some fucking sales this year. It's amazing. Go actually get some, like, I think Splatoon, Mario Tennis, and a bunch of other Nintendo games. Not Mario Kart, but a lot of them were up for $40 and $30. Go get them. Best Buy, Walmart. Actually, Said Place has some really good deals this year. Yeah, they actually have some really phenomenal deals. Go check them out. A lot of great stuff. Hopefully you guys were safe. A lot of this stuff ends tomorrow. Was there anything else you wanted to add, Chad? Any final thoughts for you?
No, not really.
Okay. I appreciate JJ and the bearded wonder himself, Chad, for helping me out. We're gonna live stream the Game Awards. There will be a Death Stranding spoiler cast next week, JJ and I. There will be no stream tonight. This will count as the stream. I'll probably get you some Pokemon tomorrow on the YouTubes here. I appreciate the panel. Appreciate everybody that Savage and my little cousin Seth hanging out in chat. I saw a few of you come in and say hello. Thank you guys so much. Tell us your game of the year. Tell us what you think is going to win on your list. We have fun doing this. Tell us your predictions of the show, and go ahead, JJ.
I'm gonna be serious for right now. I'm not usually serious, but one of my really good friends got diagnosed MS. So if you have anything disposable income to donate, her name is Emma, and we really keep her in prayers if you do that. But just be very aware that there are diseases that if you can help find a cure, or donate anything, it'd be really great. It's a lot of shit that affects people every day, especially around this time of the year. I know it's tough.
I know you guys only see us, but we do have lives outside of this. Shout out to Emma. Prayers for Emma. Yeah. If you got anything to donate, definitely
don't have to, but just be supportive and thank you so much for watching us. We do appreciate it. We try to put on a good show for characters and everything.
Yeah. And we miss more of the Bearded Wonder. We got to drag him out of Call of Duty and keep him on here more than ever. Usually we have having fun and talking podcasts with you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I got to do the regular YouTube stuff. Smash the hell of that like button, please, guys. You guys
follow on Twitch.
The views. We're so close on Twitch. We're so close to the sub button on Twitch. Hit the link down below to my Twitch channel. Hit that heart button. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. JJ and I shout out to the stream team, the new fam squad. We've been killing it in NHL and FIFA. But we know video games. Video games is my number one passion in this channel, and I really enjoy it. And I'm so thankful to have my cousin and Chad, who's fam to me, even though he's a scummy Patriots fan that I hate very much.
Bro.
But I really do appreciate everybody that's helped out. Angry Steve that couldn't be here. Eric, I know we'll probably talk Rise of the Skywalker, which will be really interesting because I don't have any high expectations at all for that movie. And I'm a big diehard Star Wars fan. There's a lot of stuff Christmas-wise, Black Friday-wise, we're probably going to pick up still. I'm probably going to get Astral Chain. Probably going to get Control, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. That game looks really, really fun to play. Has the Dark Soul aesthetic that I really love. Some hard challenges. We're going to keep you killing it with streams. We're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of games still to play, a lot of games to review, a lot of other videos still to do. I know I still have Pink Diamond Blake Griffin. I have not posted a stream of that yet. We'll do that. We'll have some fun with him. But I appreciate everyone, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Your fellow Straussman, the GG, the Bearded Wonder Chad, the White Assassin JJ. We're outie.